When you're done with this one, look for part 3. That's going to be my review of what I thought about the fishing out there in the Asian carp. Alright, what's going on? Rob, Trev2323 here. I'm actually heading back up to the spillway today, trying to get everything ready. Now, yesterday at the spillway, at the end of the evening, we went back up to the spillway where the dam was just flowing and flowing. And you gotta have heavy weight to get your bait to get more to the bottom. If you don't have heavy weight, it's gonna be floating on the top. The Mississippi fish showed me, get out of here with your 10-pound line. I had to, get my pole. I got my 25-pound line on it. But in the spillway, I'll take you up there. If you're on the rocks of the spillway, man, it's just jagged trying to walk down there. And them rocks actually go all the way down into the water. So I lost 4 lead weights and my good crankbait on those rocks underneath there. And when you use the bobber and you cast it, you got to keep casting it, then it flows, then you cast it and it flows, and you bring it in and cast it, then it flows. So I caught some gar right there further around, further down from the spillway. Then I went all the way around the corner to the dock. I ain't catch nothing there. It was just dead. So my conspiracy theory is all the fish go to the, not the hard part of the spillway, but about 50 feet out, maybe 100 feet out is where the fish go to eat. So the live minnow, actually they were dead by the time I went up to the spillway later on. I didn't finish the video there because it started raining so hard. I was standing there drenched in the rain, but I was still fishing and still catching. Okay, no catfish to say anything good about. I mean, they're all small catfish I caught. And my friend Frankenstein, the one that does the tattoos, he caught the biggest the biggest fish I ever seen come out of there. And right about 10 feet, about 3 feet from the top, it got off the hook. All right, so this is what I was using. Don't laugh at me now, but this is my average size hook that I use all the time. So I venture to say it's a size 6. It's a small one. And this is what I use all the time, but the weight was so heavy that I had I want to say this is a 1 ounce, but it might be a 2 ounce. I just bought some 2 ounces and I put extra weights on them because I didn't have any more because I lost them. So this is what I used in the spillway to sink it to the bottom with the hook. Was that about 1.5 feet up off the bottom. Now it still doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but it does sit, the weight will sit in the water more than your bait. Your bait will be up higher. So what I did this time is I stopped at Walmart, because here in Grenada there's a Walmart, and I got some more 2 ounce sinkers. I'm gonna check, that might be a 2 ounce. I thought it was a 1 ounce, but I swear by Berkeley. I mean, I don't get paid for them, nothing, but I swear by Berkeley. I use their 2-inch minnow pellets at home all the time. So I went and got some Berkeley power bait because I'm gonna switch the hook out with a Berkeley power bait with the hook. The only difference is the hooks on these Berkeley power baits are bigger than the hooks that I normally use. So some of the smaller catfish that I got, they probably wouldn't have been able to hook. I wouldn't have set the hook with these because they were a little bit too small. But I'm gonna go to the spillway again today and I'm gonna try these first, but I am gonna take a dozen of minnows down there with me, seeing that they're only $1.50 a dozen. All right, so I'm gonna line this up, get this ready, and I'll meet you down at the spillway. Alright, so here I am headed back down to the Grenada, I don't know how you know how to say it, Grenada Spillway. I'll show you where I lost a lot of my weights and where I actually fished at, although I kind of did that yesterday. Look, it's starting to drizzle again on me. It poured on me yesterday. I did stop to pick up a dozen of minnows from the Chevron gas station over there. Although I do have a Berkeley power bait 3-inch minnows with the hook in it, I did bring some regular minnows just in case I'm not really hooking with the bigger hook on it. I'll go ahead and switch back to the smaller hook and put the regular minnows on there. But it's like really hot out here, and you sit so high up. Normally with my minnow bucket, I just throw it in the water so it's cooler water, but on the top of spillway it's so high up, a lot of the minnows actually died just because of the heat, but you still catch with them even though they're dead. The water's so turbulent that I normally hook them in the back anyways. And sometimes you try to hook them in like almost by their tail to keep them alive. Well, there's so much current and so much jumping all around, I hook them in their back more or less to get more meat that you don't lose it. Now in the spillway also, you kind of feel your pole like it's gonna like you gotta bite. So every now and then I pull it to see if I'm hooking anything, and after you pull it like 3 or 4 times, you probably lost the weight because the current. So then I put something else on. So hopefully with the power bait now, it might be able to stop that, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll be back with you in a little bit. Now this is pulling up to the spillway, and it's during the week, school week, work week, so it's kind of empty. If you come here on the weekends, it's jam-packed. Now there's one person fishing on the other side, and they're kind of where I'm at. This person's leaving right here, so I'm probably gonna set up my video camera and tripod and fish off of right here. All right, so I'm back at the spillway right here. See right here? This is where you actually fish on the spillway, but you need at least 25, 30-pound test line. What I like doing is putting a say 4-ounce weight on it to throw it in there. You still throw it in there, but it'll go out some, but don't cross everybody's line. Now those rocks all over there, they actually go in there. The middle, there's a 20-foot or 30-foot section of sand in the middle, but the rocks go all the way in, so that's where I lose a lot of my weights fishing along there. So you got to fish with a bobber, but when you fish the bobber, you throw it out, it goes with the current. Throw it out, goes with the current. Now around the bend I fished, and it was just dead. I didn't catch anything, so I'm gonna fish the spillway with a Berkeley right now. All right, I got about 3 ounces, 4 ounces of weight, and I got a Berkeley power bait on there. I cast towards the middle. Let it take it a little bit, and then lock it right there. This is what I was saying with the poles. You don't know, I mean, it's hard where by the spillway, you don't know when to hook it because the current itself is taking the pole pretty dang hard. What I'm gonna do right now is take all these little weights off and reline it with another 2-ounce sinker. And then we'll see how the Berkeley does with that. And other than that, we're gonna go back to the live minnows. You know what I'm gonna do after all? I'm gonna put 2 weights on it, and then I'm gonna put a number 6 hook on it with a live minnow also. That's what I'm gonna do after all. I'm just gonna sip the other weight through right here. Oh, time out. Got hit by another rain. I left the pole out there in the rain and came and sat in the vehicle right now. One thing I did notice when I brought it up, I had the minnow and the Berkeley on there. The Berkeley was wrapped around with both of them on there. I guess with the current, they started spinning around the line. So when I bring it back, I'm gonna pull the power bait off and just leave the minnow and raise the minnow hook up a little bit more. Because I think with 3 things on there, it's spinning too much and they're wrapping around each other. All right, well, I guess at some point I'm gonna have to go check that out. But it is raining, so I'm just gonna go fill the line right now and see what happens. Nope, wasting my time. Nothing's there, so it either took my bait or took my power bait. All right, stop raining a little bit, and this is what I caught. Catfish. And what I catch the catfish on? The live minnow. I'm telling you, the live minnows work so good out here. So let me get this. It just stopped raining. I came in. I knew I had something, but this is what it was. Looks like it's pregnant also. All right, this one right here I got by luck. It was playing with my bait, and I snagged it right here. So I catch and release. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I've been giving them all away, but this is probably one of the bigger catfishes that I caught out here. I've been catching them on minnows. Got something big over there. Oh, it's a buffalo. Look, whoa, look at that huge fish.
He was dark.
Look at that.
I ate one last year. They're good fish.
Yeah. I'll go down there and get him.
Yeah,
whenever I get down there, pull him up close to the stand.
Man, that thing is huge.
They are good. Eat nice.
What is that though?
Easy, Kyle.
It looks like a what are them Asian carp?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's Asian carp?
Yeah. Hey, man, go this way, dude.
Man, that thing is huge.
In other countries, they're like a delicacy.
They're trying to keep them out of Illinois right now. They're trying to come into Illinois. They're trying to keep them out of Illinois.
They in here. Don't hold them so tight, man.
You got a lot of meat on there. You gotta cut that red on the fillet. You gotta cut that fillet, that red strip off of it. And then it's got white meat. Cut him in steak.
Tastes pretty good.
Oh man, yeah.
I ain't never ate that.
Right there, caught an Asian carp right on the side of the wall. Just that quick, cast it in and caught it. I thought I wasn't gonna be snagged at the spillway. Guess what? That's 4 ounces right there that I lost. And I broke it right down by the weights. So I got a lot of my line left, but the weights are gone. I have to buy more weights. My wife's gonna kill me. That's what an Asian carp looks like right there. That's what they're trying to keep out of Illinois where we're at. Look at the mouth on that thing. Apparently the rangers are telling them over here in Mississippi that they don't mess with the ecology, but I know they're trying their hardest to keep these out of Illinois. They're ugly. I don't know what it is today. This is like my 5th baby catfish that I pulled up right now. Well, not baby catfish, but medium to small catfish. I haven't pulled up any really big honkers today. Alright, I switched to the other side of the spillway and I added another ounce on, so I got 6 ounces on my line and it's still being pulled that way. They say you need 8 to 12 ounces right here for it not to be pulled. So like I said, I got 6 ounces right now. So far today I caught like 5 catfish, 2 keepable ones, but I gave away, and 3 little ones. I switched sides too to start getting tan on my other side. I probably look like Two-Face, tan on this side and not tan on this side. Alright, I guess I'm done for the day over here at the spillway. I'm out of weights is why I'm done. Look what I put on my line, and this is still floating at the top. My last thing was 3 2-ounce weights, and I don't know what I had. It was probably a buffalo. I couldn't pull it up. I was trying and trying and trying. I couldn't pull it up. Then I was thinking maybe I was snagged. But then I let the drag go. Took off. So I got it all the way back again. And it felt like, man, it just wasn't budging. I couldn't get it. Let the drag go. Bam! It took off again. Finally got it back in again. And I just yanked really hard. I lost it. So whatever it was, I didn't even get to see what it was. But, so I ran out of weights. So I put all these weights on it. And here at the spillway. And this right here is still floating on the top of the water, so done for the day. Maybe I'll come back later if I stop and get some more weights. Thanks for watching. I love it out here. It was a long day. It's 5:20 right now. I got out here about 2 o'clock. I caught 5 catfish. 2 of them I gave away. They're about medium size. I caught 3 small ones. So, but you know what? There's a lot of Asian carp out here. A lot of the fishermen are concerned that they're gonna mess up the fishing out here. We'll see what happens.